The Okaloosa County legislative delegation met last night, and while that sounds kind of boring, there's a lot of money on the line, so let me tell you about what everybody's requesting and what the chances are that they'll actually get it here in the Florida Panhandle. So first things first, you got to remember that 3 hurricanes hit the central area of Florida this year, and so a lot of these projects probably are not going to get done. At least that's according to a lot of my sources with knowledge of the situation. They say don't count on it, but these are the big projects that counted up to over $47 million that your local governments are asking for. So first of all, in Okaloosa County overall, they're asking for money to expand Interstate Route 85. As you know, there's a lot of traffic on that route, and they found out about it, the delegation did, when they came through to come to this meeting in Crestview yesterday. Another piece of it is money towards the mental health diversion program. That's what's used to help people that have drug addictions or mental health issues. Instead of going to jail, go and get mental health help so that they can live longer lives and not be a burden on the state by sitting in jail. Last thing was another road infrastructure project in the far north end of the county. They wanted $5.5 million for that. Over in Niceville, they're asking for money to drill a new well and shut another well down. The city manager, David Deitch, also brought up that he wants to have a law passed that would help with lemon cars for military service personnel. And then in Valparaiso, well, nobody from Valparaiso showed up, so I guess if you don't show up, you don't get anything. Over in Crestview, they didn't ask for anything, monetarily at least, but it could mean a lot of money down the road in the future for everybody, and that's because Mayor J.B. Whitten asked that electric vehicles, they find a way to tax them in the same way to provide for road maintenance as they do with the gas tax for cars that use gasoline. Remains to be seen whether or not that will happen, but hey, Mayor tried. Over in Destin, Mayor Bobby Wagner probably had the best presentation out of everybody, at least it was the funniest, and that's because he basically kind of made a joke of what this actually is, which is a low-budget version of Shark Tank. He went up there and said, sharks, I would like, a 10% stake. For you guys to have a 10% stake in this $10 million infrastructure investment, here's why we need it. And then proceeded to explain why they needed a crosstown connector to be finished, because they started it when he was in middle school at Destin Middle School, and that's a long time to wait for a road to be built. Anyway, there is a much longer story that's much more in depth and covers everything from the state colleges and the University of West Florida's asks, as well as asks from other non-government groups. So check it out there at midbaynews.com.